What's up everybody, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. I hope that everyone who is watching this video is currently having an amazing day. It is absolutely going down in the Osu tournament community because as of recent it seems that a lot of people are against the tournament committee for simply not being transparent with their rules and out of nowhere inventing new rules that either removes badges from a certain tournament or doesn't award players badges because they quote-unquote didn't play enough. So because of that, recently a member of the Project Love team by the name of Shiv actually released a document regarding the tournament committee. We are going to go over this document and explain a few things and add context regarding to some certain parts. Before we do get started though, we are very close to hitting 23,000 subscribers on YouTube, so be sure to hit that sub button, it would really be appreciated. Like I previously said, multiple unjust and poor decisions that were made with no transparency from the tournament committee have left tournament players, hosts, and staff roles constantly frustrated, and because there is no response or anything being better from the tournament committee, the tournament community has proposed to do a badge strike. The goal with this badge strike is for the tournament committee to make decisions that are acted on upon good faith and in general are beneficial for the tournament community. Decisions and rules with regards to the tournament being unbadged and support requirements are properly communicated and transparent between the tournament community and staff, and to ensure that certain inactive and irresponsible members of the tournament committee either publicly apologize or resign from their position. A quick explanation for those of you who don't know, but the tournament committee is pretty much a group of tournament staff individuals who were active especially in 2019-2021, and they essentially help govern badge eligibility for tournaments. What essentially people are upset about is the multiple controversial decisions that they have made as of recent, like for example extremely little transparency and consistency with regards to badge rules for both overall tournaments and player specific tournaments, tri-badge being removed from multiple high-level tournaments due to quote-unquote low-quality players being singled out for badges for poor performance, whilst having extremely little communication between the overall community and the committee. This is specifically referring to the perennial situation and the Corsair situation where both tournaments were not tri-badged. For Corsair's 2024, the reason was apparently for a lack of competition in the finals, and for the perennials losing a tri-badge status due to a DMCA song. They're also pretty mad about the inconsistency in handling tournaments hosted by tournament committee members, in which they utilize multiple loopholes, creating convenient requirements while disrespecting the majority of the tournament player base and staff. They're also very mad about the fact that the decision making is pretty much made through majority vote and then letting members of the tournament community abstain. In a group with only 11 members, each vote counts, and members excusing themselves from pivotal decisions without full transparency leaves players, hosts, and staff members all in the dark. Because of this, multiple tournaments will be participating in this badge strike. Tournaments like Osu Kazakhstan Community Cup, the Osu UK at Epic 44, which is a LAN tournament mind you, Ukrainian Osu Tournament 2024, and many more that are still probably not announced as well. And for this certain badge strike to completely end, certain requirements need to be met. The first requirement being stronger transparency and community involvement over the tournament badge decision making process, and this badge eligibility should be more defined and regulated so that players and hosts aren't left shocked and disappointed with the results. In a previous proposition by Stage, including creating a checklist with minimum quality standards that can help standardize the badging process would be a step in the right direction. And another thing that would be helpful is to show how many tournament committee members voted for or against badging and why, pretty much similar to a veto system in the beatmap community. Second requirement is getting a more accessible space dedicated for getting questions and concerns answered rather than solely the OsuDev tournaments channel or sending an email to Osu support, which they describe as the void. Third requirement is to ensure tournament unbadged for poor map pool quality have a proper documentation and high-level map poolers to determine the purpose of the tournament and if the map pools correspond. The fourth requirement is for more public appearances to happen from the tournament committee members, specifically some that will guarantee inactive members to still hold a public presence. And the final requirement is a public acknowledgement of wrongdoings by specific tournament committee members in the past, alongside a full statement from the official tournament committee group recognizing fault and showing willingness to improve. Now, if these changes are willing to be met, there is one final demand, and it is holding another tournament committee application, as multiple proven members of the tournament community have stated that they're willing to apply if there is a commitment for change. And there's multiple people that have signed this document and are participating in this badge strike. Names such as Enri, Raikoho, Digital Hypno, Xylus, Rectagon, Bubbleman, Flying Tuna, Lucrece, and many more players are essentially taking part of this. And as you might have guessed, everyone is absolutely supporting this cause. As to what members of the tournament committee have responded with, well, there is actually a response in which they said this. Announcement: here are some instant changes we have made in order to get the ball rolling. They are as follows. The 2-month badge suspension period has been removed. As of today, any tournament that has concluded will have unlimited time to submit a badge request. This change accounts for any personal situation, holidays, unforeseen circumstances, meteors, and so on. Any tournament facing badge denial will receive an email detailing the reason why. This email will also include an unlimited amount of time to refute these points. The denial or approval of your badge, should the denial be successful or refuted, will be held until we receive a response from the host confirming the denial or providing additional points for consideration. A new status of pending resolution has been added to the tracker to reflect this. The form previously used for formal application cycles has now been reopened. Moving forward, we will no longer be using the email route as the primary application method. This form will serve as an open space for new applications 24/7 365. And as of right now, that seems to be the tournament committee situation. The document does seem to have an effect on having changes in the tournament committee, but if there's any updates to this story, I will keep you guys updated. What do you think about this entire situation? Let me know down in the comment section. Also, as of recently, I have launched a music channel where I will be talking about news related stuff to music. I'll do album reviews and a lot of other stuff, so if you're interested in that kind of stuff, then be sure to click the video that is on screen right now and subscribe to that channel. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.